Hello, classmates, and welcome to Increasing Your Cultural Intelligence, a presentation that myself and Mauricio Diaz de Leon came up with and wanted to share with you. We hope that you enjoyed the presentation, our discussion on the 5 cultural scales, the 10 skills for improving your communication in English to make it more accessible to your audience. Considerations for learning a relevant language, and then increasing your knowledge of the target culture. Think of a movie that portrays cultural knowledge about your home country or a culture with which you identify. Think of a movie that does a really good job of portraying historical knowledge, political knowledge, aspects of the culture, sports, music, what have you. What's a movie that comes to mind that you feel does a really good job of portraying important cultural knowledge of your home country or culture with which you identify? And then what cultural knowledge does that film portray, and why do you think it's important for us to be familiar with, to know more about your home country? Next question is, among the language or languages that you speak, Peterson in the reading talks about, to reciprocate the effort that English learners are making. It would be behoove of us to learn at least the 6 basic phrases in our counterpart's home language. So what are those 6 basic phrases? And those can be in addition to the yes, no, hello, goodbye, please, and thank you. It could be in addition to those 6, or it could be the equivalent of those 6 in your home language or a language that you speak. And then the last question is, recount a story or a situation where you were able to use one or more of the 10 communication skills that we looked at, and describe the cultural differences or similarities that were at play when this cultural misunderstanding or miscommunication took place. How did you resolve or navigate that cultural misunderstanding using one of those skills that we went over, and then provide the background context in terms of the convergence of high context and low context cultures, or group and individual dynamics, power distance, any of those cultural dynamics that we've discussed in our course as a premise for the cultural miscommunication that you experienced. So those are our discussion questions. We hope that they're open-ended enough and you get to share a little bit about you in your responses. And thank you for your time and your consideration of our presentation. We hope you enjoy it. We look forward to your responses.